Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us. We are very happy to be kicking off this Digital Social Summit week of the year 2025. My name is Lubna and I will be your host for today, and I'm pleased to be joined by not one but two very special guests. Before letting them introduce themselves, it's important to remind you what this live is for and what is We Are Social. You might already know what all about our Global Digital Report series, read, referenced, and downloaded more than 20 million times in the last year alone. These reports are a vital tool for create marketers all over the world. Well, this summit is powered and inspired by the Global Digital Report itself in order to cover our latest work and reflection behind it. Now that we got this digital and social summit introduction covered, I think it's important to talk also about We Are Social. We Are Social is a global socially led creative agency with over 1,200 talents all over the world. Social media is at the heart of our daily life, but also our expertise. And today we are taking over this session from the Paris office. As I said earlier, I'm pleased to be joined by two amazing guests, Kevin from We Are Social Paris and Anas from Burial itself. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves in order to get started on our amazing and very real campaign.
Thank you so much, Lubna. So I'm Anas Nadifi. I'm head of sales at Biril. Joined the company a couple of months ago and super happy to be with you for this event.
Thank you for joining.
And hello, everyone. I'm Kevin. I work in brand and content strategy at We Are Social Paris. And today, Lubna, Anas, and I will be talking about something that's really changing how brands connect with people on social media. Today, we are not going to talk about AI. It's about humans doing real stuff. And we'll be talking about authenticity because a lot of what happen and perform well on social media still feels like real life entertaining content. It's vlog style, it's povs, behind the scenes content that is shared on TikTok, on Instagram, or on platform like BeReal, for instance. So today we will be covering two things. First, our perception of authenticity, and then we'll look at a campaign that we did a few months back with Aven on Burial. But let's start this talk with a simple truth that's driving everything right now. Users are no longer buying into overly polished and perfect branded content on social media. They want brands to be authentic. Authenticity has become a key to earning the trust of a consumer. That's why we talk also about authenticity as a kind of social currency, because it holds a value. Users care about it and pay attention to it, and that attention on social media is definitely powerful, because when people trust you, they follow you, they share your content, and in fine, they are more likely to buy from you. But the tricky thing about about not social media, but about authenticity, is that everyone's talking about it lately. That's where the trap comes in. Authenticity has kind of become a buzzword that is often used in marketing, but that is not always backed by real action. And it's definitely easy on social media to know and to sense when a brand is pretending to be authentic, when a brand is faking it, because audiences are also quick to notice when a brand is trying too hard, or worse, is pretending to be authentic. So today, the real challenge isn't about using the word, but it's the real challenge is how do we make sure that we are not and you're not faking it on social media. And part of the answer to us lies in the fact that users are looking for more meaning. Today, social media is flooded with ads, with self-promotional brand content, and users are tired of it. So that means that just talking about a product or a brand isn't enough anymore. People want content that brings something real, that brings a point of view, that brings a story, a solution they can relate to. And when that happens, when content actually means something, that's when it starts to connect. And alongside with meaning, one of the most important aspects of authenticity is relatability. Users connect with content that feel like it could be from their own feed. They are drawn to brands that talk like them, to brands who look like them, and who share also content that reflects in some sort their reality. So they are more likely to engage with branded content that feels personal, like it's coming from a friend, not a brand. That's why overly polished or brand focused content often misses the mark because it doesn't feel relatable to the audiences. And the third layer also, which is also important to us when talking about authenticity, the one that also connects meaning and relatability, is transparency. Users don't just come to social to be inspired or entertained, they also come to see proofs. They want to see proof of a product, how the product works. They want to see proof that a brand also lives up to what it says. And all of this come to social media. And transparency is what make people believe. It's also why a bedroom product review often has more impact and more authenticity than a polished ad on social media, because users want to see how actually the product works in real lives, in real hands. So these three layers, meaning, relatability, and transparency, they are to us the pillars that really matters to today's users when talking about authenticity. They want content that feels real, content that they can relate to, and content that they can trust. These three principles, we brought them also to life in a recent campaign, as I mentioned previously, a campaign that we did for Aven, and that we did on a precise and targeted social media, which is Biril. And before going deeper in this presentation, we also wanted to give you a proper look at the campaign that we will be breaking down and analyze right after.
They want us to believe acne looks like this. But for real, it's more like this. They tell us getting rid of acne will be simple, but for real, who thinks it is?
My acne is back, like really, really bad again.
My skin is breaking out.
They sell us real results. But what we're really looking for are real solutions. Our product, Clinol's Comedomid Peeling, claims to remove 92% of pimples in 15 days. Another ad? Not really. Aven, the #1 dermocosmetic brand in France, presents the realest ad. Real pimples, real people, and most importantly, real efficacy.
Tried a lot of skincare. It's not working.
To convince a whole generation that our anti-acne cream works for real, we launched the first before and after campaign that shows unfiltered real-time results, powered by creators struggling with real acne and willing to show and share it.
En plus, il y a eux qui se sont incrustés sur mon visage.
But this time, not on Fakestagram, not on Fake Talk, but on Gen Z's most authentic platform, Be Real. Launched in 2020, this app focuses on authenticity with a unique, unfiltered photo per day. It has gained the trust of Gen Z, boasting 25 million monthly active users worldwide. For us, it was a perfect match. Creators posted a photo every day to show the treatment's progress, exactly when Be Real notified them. So, no way to cheat. No time to prepare, no ring light, no makeup, no filters, no edit, just realness. At first, even we doubted it would work. And yet, day after day, we were able to track the real change IRL. This operation went beyond our expectations. Our product went viral on other platforms.
El Clinis Comedone Peeling.
Ακόμα και στην πρώτη μέρα χρήσης του.
1 in 4 French Gen Zers saw the campaign, generating 45 million impressions, and went out of stock in most online shops. Because when it comes to Gen Z, creating a real ad can make a real change.
En fait, je peux rien vous dire d'autre que tester et voyez par vous-même.
Amazing, right? You must be asking yourselves how this campaign took place. Well, no worries. I've got you covered for this part. But just a quick reminder, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to leave it in the comment section. We'll get back to that afterwards. So when Evan reached out to us the very first time about this new launch, the main need they expressed to us is to help them introduce this product into the market and make it an essential part of people routines when it comes to dealing with acne. And let's face it, acne is not something that is has been discussed that much. It has been also always that much taboo. The products written were not truly showing any results. So the power behind this product was its claim and is its claim: minus 92% pimples in 15 days. Until now, no other product was able to show this much efficiency or brag about it. And I think what was very important about this campaign is to focus on the product itself. So well, what we have been asking ourselves is that how can we demonstrate this important claim without making it look too advertising, too fake, and just over promising? First, we had to give it a meaning because there is no better way than making sure we serve people in a real-time product experience. For people to trust a claim or benefit or something that the brand is bragging about, they must either experience it themselves or see results on other people they trust. So we made sure that happens by focusing on reliability. And these points also cover what Kevin has been talking about earlier. We all trust what we see, and we need it to be simple and relevant. That's why we focus on this campaign on people we trust. Izia, for instance, that we had in one of the influencers and creators we had in this campaign, we know that she has always been struggling with acne. It has been a real problem. She has been talking about it openly on social media. So we have heard her and seen the struggles she was facing among other creators with acne and partnered with them in order to help them because we knew they were eager to try a product themselves and see if there's any result they can share with the community that they trust in them. Usually, when you look for an influencer, we look for people that help resonate a creative idea. That's the main purpose behind our work. But here, we are looking for people that will resonate the product itself. The idea was to focus mainly on the product, not on the creator, and make sure it's a perfect match. And that's why we partnered with the creators that were eager to try it, and also they want to show the truth with basic like experiences and serving people what they want to see. And here we are getting back to the basic terms of marketing that we all know, which are serving people the right product at the right time in the right place. And what better place than Burial to show with full transparency the potential of our product and the purpose behind it. Our creators had to show the real experience, the real results, whenever the Be Real notification pops in to take a picture at the exact moment. There is no filters, no staging possible. It's as simple as it is. Serve people what they want, and our people what the Gen Z, which are very hard to convince these days, and what they're looking for by having a real ad demonstrating product efficiency without saying a lot of over promising claims. And Be Real was for us the perfect match, right, Anas?
Absolutely, Lubna. So, welcome really to Biril. Welcome to the home of authenticity. So, when you are in Biril, you definitely forget about the filters. You forget about the curated feeds, the customized feeds. You forget about the endless scroll. So, Biril is really about raw, I would say, unfiltered life. And honestly, we truly believe that it might just be, I would say, the breath of fresh air your creative and marketer soul needs. So Be Real is really not trying, I would say, to be the loudest app or platform or social platform in the room. We truly believe that it's the one Gen Z turns to when they want to breathe. And we truly believe as well that this is a social network as it should be because it's really the most authentic one. So, because I would say that here's the truth, I would say the next generation is over the noise. They're not all looking for viral trends. They're looking now really for trust, authenticity, and connection. And we believe as well that Be Real is feeling really a true need from users and from a brand's perspective. Because I would say that according to a survey that we conducted a couple of months ago, 79% of our users say that Be Real is the platform on which they feel the most comfortable posting on, and 81% of them state that Be Real is the safest platform for them. So this is really something key, and this is really one of our backbones. And to give you a little bit more perspective about what is exactly Be Real, so imagine a daily synchronized snapshot of your life. That's Be Real. So once a day, at a random time, everyone gets a notification. It's the Be Real time to capture and see what you and your friends are up to. And you've got 2 minutes to, I would say, snap a photo using both your two cameras, your front and back cameras simultaneously. So there is no planning, no posing, really just real life. And think of it as, I would say, a digital photo booth that pops up unexpectedly. So who is using Be Real on a day-to-day basis? Um, so Be Real has really global scale. So we managed to reach more than 21 million daily active users. Most of them are concentrated in three areas, on three major countries: Japan, the US, France, and the rest of our audience is really spread out, especially Europe. So this is really a social network and an app where you can reach really strong audiences, and especially the Gen Z, which represents, I would say, between 70 to 80% of our audiences. And our audiences are highly engaged, I would say. So to give you, I would say, some numbers about the engagement. So 70% of our daily active users post every day versus 1% on the other social media platforms. 40% of our users, I would say, come up at the same time on the app for the 2 minutes for 2 minutes each day, which is, I would say, the 2 minutes when the notification occurs. And we have 5 times more engagement versus, I would say, the other media platform. And each of our users, um, I would say, have, I would say, 7 sessions a day, and they're using our platform 30 minutes on a daily basis. Uh, so to I would say, to echo, I would say, the campaign that we I would say delivered and built with the We Are Social and Aven. Um, the question is really, how does how does this really relate to you as creatives and brands? So we truly believe that really, I would say, uh, Be Real forces you to see, I would say, the beauty, the humor, and all the interesting composition in the ordinary. So it's a daily exercise in finding the extraordinary within the everyday. So think of it, I would say, as a visual diary, and this is exactly what Aven and We Are Social captured and leveraged for the Comedomed cream product and campaign. This is really, I would say, one of the best usage that we had on the platform, because both I would say We Are Social and Aven used all the Be Real codes and essence, especially from an ad and creative perspective. And just really to anchor really this message, and according to a study that we conducted, 40% of users surveyed say that brands that seem authentic make them want to discover more about their products, about their offers, and about their their services. So definitely, uh, the creative agency and the brand definitely leverage the authenticity in the platform, the authenticity throughout the creative. And we all know that 80% of an ad, I would say, campaign effectiveness is really based on the creative. So we were super happy and super proud to partner with you guys.
And in the end, also to do the link between what we presented earlier, this campaign was also centered around the three key pillars of authenticity. We talk about meaning, relatability, and transparency, and everything here showed up honestly in this campaign, in the right moment, on the platform, on the right platform with Be Real, and especially with the right person. And we did it to show what the product was really able to do. So in the end, sometimes it's as simple as a crash test, a product crash test, and that's exactly what we did with Aven. They truly believe in the effectiveness of their product, and they showcased it authentically on BeReal with the right creators during the whole skin protocol, which was during 15 days. And also to reach a broader audience, we tapped into BeReal's paid features. This not only gave us and gave the content more visibility, but it also generated interest in the product. And as a result, audiences were motivated to buy it, to try the product for themselves, and share their thoughts on social media about it, which also further amplified the campaign impact and the awareness of the product. But now, as we approach to the conclusion of this presentation, we also wanted to take a moment to reflect and to share the three key takeaways that really stood out to us during this campaign.
Sure. Well, to be honest, we are very happy and proud about this campaign. That's why we also wanted to share with you by the presence of Birial. So thank you, Birial, also for partnering with us on this one. Um, we also hope that you had the chance to see the campaign. If not, maybe try the product. Who knows? To conclude, when it comes to the first takeout, I like to take it from different point of view. Like if you just imagine social media today, like entering a room full of people, everyone is talking, everyone is screaming. Just imagine that. Can you imagine yourself just trying to understand? It's hard to focus. It's hard to remember anything that's being said. Just noise around you. So just imagine many brands are coming. They are coming every single day with new promises, new products, new ideas, new campaigns, new claims, but sometimes it's hard to remember any of them. And we are convinced that for sometimes, when you have a product that works perfectly with the claim that is proven on people, you just need to keep it simple because simple actions now do stand out. Our Gen Z is overwhelmed with information, it's always on social media. So we need to make it relevant and make it simple for them to focus on it. That's why we are convinced about the more is very has been, and we need to focus more on the less, being keeping things simple and focusing on what's very important for people. And the second takeout, I think it's more for Anna to talk about it because it's his place.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna keep it super simple. So we were thinking about the fact that this campaign was really, I would say, in the right place and with the right mindset. So I would just add that it was in the authentic place, which is Biril, and it has really an authentic mindset, meaning that uh, both Aven and We Are Social really leverage the creative on Biril as it should be, and as it should be done, and as it should be delivered to our audience to make it much more effective.
And lastly, this campaign also really showed up how important it is to treat creators. We mentioned Isia previously, but to treat creators as partners and not just as actors on social media. It's especially true when we're talking about authenticity. But here, by working with creators who really understood and related to Aven's product, because they also had Acne Pro Skin, we were able to create content that really felt real and relatable. It wasn't just about influencers promoting a product. It was about teaming up with creators, with people who truly believed in the solution. And all of that really made a campaign that felt authentic and transparent.
Yeah, well, with no surprise, we came to the end of our talk. And thank you so much for sticking around with us. And we hope you liked our talk and idea. If you have any question, as I mentioned before, please leave it in the comment section. We'll get cover that afterwards. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for doing this talk. And thank you everyone for watching and have a good day. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.